Liverpool set for really big summer as exciting transfer update emerges. Liverpool are anticipating a busy second summer under Arne Slot and are reportedly targeting up to 5 signings in the next transfer window, journalist Lewis Steele has revealed. The Reds are on course to clinch their second-ever Premier League title and hold a 12-point advantage over Arsenal in second, but are not planning to stand still in the market after 2 quiet windows. Slot has made minimal changes to his Liverpool squad in his first 9 months at the club, bringing in Federico Chiesa as his sole summer signing and making no additions in January. While goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili is set to join from Valencia next summer, further outfield reinforcements are expected, with forward arrivals being ones to watch at the moment. Steele, speaking on the Media Matters podcast, revealed that Liverpool are eyeing a really big second summer under Slot, with 4 to 5 signings in their plans. Liverpool are yet to resolve the futures of Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, with just over 3 months left on their contracts, and seem unlikely to retain the latter at the moment. The England international remains a key target for Spanish champions Real Madrid and, according to Fabrizio Romano, there is a strong possibility a deal will be done this summer. Liverpool are also expected to boost their attacking options regardless of Salah's future, with both Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota potentially heading for exits. Jota remains a player of interest to Barcelona, while Núñez was targeted by Saudi Pro League clubs in January and could attract renewed interest after the season. Liverpool face problem in attempting to repeat 46-75's transfer trick for Arne Slot. Liverpool have been creative in the transfer market during the past decade, but one approach may not be possible this summer. Liverpool have long proven adept at being creative in the transfer market. Up against moneybags clubs such as Chelsea and Manchester United and state-owned rivals like Manchester City, it has been as much through necessity as design. And there's one opportunist approach that has been fruitful in previous years and helped Jurgen Klopp build a squad capable of winning honors both home and abroad. It owes much to the strength in depth of the Premier League, of which Arne Slot quickly became accustomed, having swapped the Dutch Eredivisie for England in the summer. He is the type of player I am referring to when I compare this league to the other one I worked in, said Slot when discussing Wolves attacking midfielder Matheus Cunha last month. Wolves are 17th, and if you go to the Dutch league, there's no player in the 17th placed team who could play at Ajax, PSV, or Feyenoord. But Cunha could play in a top 5 team in England. That shows why it's so hard in this league. Having flirted with relegation for much of the first half of the season, under Vitor Pereira, the Molineux side have moved clear of the drop zone and, should they stay up, would be under much less pressure to cash in on Cunha or any other of their players. That, though, isn't the case for teams who fail to avoid the drop. And Liverpool have been beneficiaries in the recent past of cherry-picking the best talent from those who have slipped out of the Premier League. Gini Wijnaldum was one such player when taken from Newcastle United in the summer of 2016 for $25 million. The Dutchman ended up becoming a key cog under Klopp's first successful Liverpool team before leaving 5 years later. There was significantly less fanfare when Andy Robertson arrived from Hull City for an initial $8 million the following year. But the Scotland international became the solution to the Reds' long-term problem position at left back. And it was clever business 12 months later to take Champions League winner Xherdan Shaqiri from Stoke City by triggering his 13 points and 775 release clause. Since then, Liverpool have concentrated their energies elsewhere in the transfer market. And that is perhaps a reflection of the gap in standard that is continuing to grow between those in the top half of the Premier League and teams struggling to avoid relegation. Indeed, there are few players who would realistically be of interest to Slot from the trio most likely to go down this term: Ipswich Town, Leicester City, and Southampton. The most prominent are 2 youngsters who could be viewed as more long-term propositions. One is 19-year-old Southampton midfielder Tyler Dibbling, who has been impressive as a regular in the Premier League and won a penalty in the Reds' 3-2 win on the South Coast back in November. Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United are already reportedly considering a move. The other is 22-year-old striker Liam Delap of Ipswich Town, who has netted 10 goals for the struggling Tractor Boys, including strikes against Aston Villa, Tottenham, and Chelsea. Liverpool will be keeping an open mind as they prepare. Tottenham Hotspur eye summer move for Harry Gray, Leeds United's rising star. Tottenham Hotspur is reportedly expressing interest in signing Harry Gray, a highly rated 16-year-old forward from Leeds United, according to TBR Football. Gray, the younger brother of Archie Gray, who joined Spurs last summer, has drawn the attention of multiple Premier League clubs. The youngster has been hailed for his extraordinary talent and potential, and Tottenham is among the clubs keen to secure his signature this summer. The young forward, who is still under 17, has been training with Leeds United's first-team squad throughout the season, although he has yet to make his senior debut for the club. Despite this, Leeds remains hopeful of keeping hold of the England U17 international. However, they face an uphill battle, with at least 3 Premier League clubs reportedly monitoring Gray's situation as he approaches the final year of his youth contract. At present, Leeds United cannot offer Gray a long-term contract due to his age, as he will not turn 17 until October. The lack of a formal offer for a professional contract has led to speculation that a summer transfer could be on the cards, with a number of Premier League sides eager to snap him up. Tottenham, Arsenal, and Newcastle United are all in the hunt for the teenager's signature, but Spurs are said to hold an edge in the race for his services. One factor that could give Tottenham the advantage is Gray's apparent desire to play alongside his older brother Archie, who joined the club from Leeds last summer on a 6-year deal. The bond between the two brothers could be a deciding factor, with Harry Gray reportedly eager to follow in his siblings' footsteps and join Spurs. This connection could give Tottenham a significant pull, as Gray looks to continue his development at a club where his brother already plays. Tottenham is preparing for a busy summer transfer window following a disappointing domestic campaign, which is set to see them finish outside the Premier League's top 10 for the first time since the 2007-08 season. This setback has prompted the North London club to reassess their squad, and they are believed to be targeting several exciting prospects, including Gray, to strengthen their attacking options for the future. Spurs have already started making moves for potential signings, including River Plate's Franco Mastantuono, a highly regarded Argentine talent. According to Give Me Sport sources, discussions are already underway for Mastantuono, who has a release clause of around £38 million. The 18-year-old has been one of the standout players in Argentina, and his potential move to Spurs would represent another key part of the club's long-term rebuilding plan. Manchester United to pursue Borussia Dortmund's Felix Nmecha, amid midfield reshuffle. Meanwhile, Manchester United are also looking to reinforce their squad, with reports from Germany suggesting that the Red Devils are keen on Borussia Dortmund midfielder Felix Nmecha. The 24-year-old, who joined Dortmund from Wolfsburg in 2023, has been seen as a potential midfield addition as United looks to refresh their squad under manager Ruben Amorim. Nmecha, a former Manchester City Academy graduate, had initially struggled to live up to his $30 million price tag but has since established himself as a key player for Dortmund. His progress has been significant, earning him a place in the German national team under Julian Nagelsmann. However, the midfielder has been sidelined for the last few months due to a knee injury, which has kept him out of Dortmund's past 7 Bundesliga fixtures. Despite this injury setback, Nmecha has shown enough promise to remain a target for clubs like Manchester United. With Christian Eriksen's contract nearing its end and the uncertain future of Casemiro, United is looking to add more depth and quality to their midfield. Eriksen, whose deal expires soon, is likely to depart, while Casemiro's future has been thrown into doubt, with reports suggesting his potential move to the Saudi Pro League after being linked with the Middle East last summer. According to reports in Germany, Manchester United is preparing to offer $40 million for Nmecha this summer. However, Dortmund, who see Nmecha as a crucial part of their plans moving forward, may not be easily swayed. The club, which is currently struggling in the Bundesliga and sitting in 10th place, would prefer to keep Nmecha for at least another season to ensure they have a strong squad for the upcoming campaign. Despite Dortmund's reluctance, the midfielder could look to push for a move, especially as the club faces an underwhelming season that has left them well behind in the race for Champions League qualification. With only 8 games remaining and a significant gap to the top 4, the club's disappointing domestic form could lead to several high-profile departures, including Nmecha, should he seek now.